What's going on? It's Astronaut H, and this is the What More Do You Want Network. Now, in this video, I will be discussing NBA trade news or trade rumors, and that is the Miami Heat may be looking to move on from Jimmy Butler. Honestly, this is no surprise to me because I feel like with them not being able to get a deal done over the offseason in the summer, and there was no push from either side, right, for the Heat to get a deal done and Jimmy Butler pushing to get a deal done. I feel like either there's going to be a blockbuster deal that involves Jimmy Butler moving on from the Miami Heat, or there's going to be one of those deals where it's going to be a lot of moving parts, whichever team acquires Butler. I feel like for the Miami Heat, you've been to the NBA Finals twice with Butler. You still have a lot of pieces that you've been able to build around him, whether it's Tyler Hero, who's having an unbelievable start to his season. You look at Bam Adebayo, you still have guys that have room to grow like Jaime Jaquez. You look at still having a guy like Terry Rozier. But I feel like in the Eastern Conference, especially if I'm Pat Riley, you are looking up at more teams. You're looking up at, of course, Boston. You're looking up at right now, Cleveland. You're looking up at Milwaukee. You're looking up at a lot of other teams. Now, Philadelphia doesn't have the best record right now that a lot of people would have thought at this time of the season. But talent-wise, we still know what they could be capable of if healthy. And I feel like with the Miami Heat, even though they're not, a bad team per se, but I feel like with Butler, you may have to move on and go and maybe go in a different direction. Again, like I said, even though this team has been to the NBA Finals twice with Jimmy Butler actually on the team, once in the bubble and then ultimately losing to the Lakers and then going against the Denver Nuggets and ultimately losing in that finals as well. I feel like when you look at Butler's age, because that's another determining factor also. Maybe the Heat want to get younger. Now, a team that is rumbling as far as being a vocal point on where Butler could land is the Houston Rockets. And let me say this. If the NBA or any team is smart, they will not allow Jimmy Butler to go to the Rockets. Any team that thinks, maybe we can get into the sweepstakes of Butler, do it. Because if the Houston Rockets acquire Jimmy Butler, even if it's for this season, right? Even if it's just for this season, that would put them, I'm not going to say in the forefront of the West, but that's going to put them at least in the conversation for Western Conference Finals. At least put them in a conversation for Western Conference Finals. As long as you don't give up your nucleus, right? If you can do a trade without, sacrificing guys like Şengün, Green, Van Vliet, and Jabari. If you can do a trade where you don't give up any of those guys, and you're gonna, of course, you're gonna have to get maybe guys like Amin Thompson, Tari East. It's gonna be those kind of guys probably would be out, But Cam Whitmore is a stud, so if you could keep him, that would be great. But at what cost? Any team that's willing to be in the talks with the Miami Heat, they're going to have to sacrifice a few things to acquire an all-star talent like Jimmy Butler, and just somebody that we know is a grit, grind, hard-nosed player, comes to play nightly, is a dog, shows up in big moments. I mean, a lot of teams are going to want his services. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Do you guys see the Miami Heat moving on from Jimmy Butler? Do you guys see them keeping Jimmy until we get a little closer to the trade deadline? Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Hit that notification bell to know anytime a video is being uploaded to this channel. It's Astronaut H. This is the What More Do You Want Network, and I catch you guys on the next video.